So one of the things that the Ducati Multistrada V4 has is this nice little compartment to put your phone. Now I have an iPhone, and one of the things that I have is an iPhone 11 Pro Max, okay? You can see here. The problem with an 11 Pro Max is that when I keep my OtterBox on, and I have a holster with the OtterBox because I have a tendency to smash and break everything, it will not fit in here, okay? And I'm gonna show you that how I could get it to fit in here in a second. Now, one of the things about this is that when you first get it, it's really tight and you really have to push to get it to snap in, not a big deal, but then to release it, mine's getting easier. Sometimes you really have to press down in order to release it, okay? Which is great because there's this really rubbery, gaskety material here to keep this, I guess, as dry as possible. But this is made really with just some, it's just plastic. So I don't know what the longevity is gonna be with this or how much it would cost to replace this if it were to go bad or break during warranty, or after warranty anyway. So it closes nice, but a few times I made sure that I closed it really well, and while I was driving I looked down and I found it kind of opened up like this. All right, now nothing's gonna fly out of here because it's pretty well protected, but let's talk a little bit more about this once I show you exactly what happens when I do fit my phone in there. Now, when I take my 11 Pro Max and strip it down just to the bare phone itself, all right, it fits in. Now, here's what happens is this is a regular size cord. This actually goes down really far. As a matter of fact, if you were to drop something down in there and you needed to get it out, you probably have to get a set of needle nose and a flashlight to see. I don't really know how far down it actually does go. All right, but right here, a regular USB is in place, so you can plug it in. This is a regular size cord that would come with Apple. I plug it into the bottom, okay? And voila, as you can see, it fits right down inside, all right? And then you close it and you're done. There is a downside to it being in here, and that is that it gets extremely hot in here. Now, I'm in South Florida. It's winter time. We occasionally have some cold fronts go through where it gets down into the maybe 40s at night. Happens maybe 4 or 5 nights out of the year, and maybe doesn't get out of the upper 50s or low 60s during the day. Recently, it's been 60s during the night and 70s, sometimes 80 during the day. What's happening is this is getting really hot. I'll open this up to take the phone out, maybe at a stoplight or to make an adjustment, on the phone. And what happens is this thing is really, really, really hot. So in order to get around it, what I've been doing is I've just been leaving this just barely, you can hear it, clicked in so I get some airflow here. Now, if it was raining, I don't think heat would be as much of an issue. I'm gonna close it and we're good to go. But for the most part, when I do have the phone in there, I have it, kind of clicked in, just one click and not all the way down. And that seems to let a lot of this heat escape. I don't know what it's gonna be like this summer when we're in the 90s and I'm, zipping around town. That may be a completely different ball game. So you probably want to know, how does this all work? There's a video that Ducati came out with, and I'm going to put the link right here somewhere. I don't even know where I'm pointing, but anyway, above, I'm going to put a little link there for you to click on. That's directly from Ducati. But let me talk about some of the things that I've noticed when setting this up and trying to use the Ducati Connect. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice is right up at top here, it says Ducati Connect. Until that's highlighted, you cannot you just absolutely cannot connect to it, all right? In order for that to be highlighted, you have to accept the Wi-Fi signal from the app, which should come up automatically, and then you have to open up the Ducati app. Again, I'm going to provide the link again above that shows you how to connect to it, but the reason why I'm doing this video is to let you know that there is a sequencing issue here. If you do not open up the app, and if you do not, right here, hopefully you can see that, it says join. Great timing. I'm going to click join. Well, I'll do it off camera because it's not working. All right, there we go. Once I do that, and then I open up the Ducati app, the Ducati app will start cycling. All right, now it shows that it's in vehicle mode, and now you can see that the Ducati app is now connected, okay? When you shut the bike off and turn it back on again, you have to go through the sequence all over again. So this becomes an issue when your phone is inside this pocket, maybe you have gloves on, you still have to use and be able to touch the phone. So whenever this thing resets itself or you shut it off, you have to make sure that you leave a glove off so that you can press the buttons that you need to on your phone, unless you have, even the gloves that I have that have fingers that are designed for touching a phone, they don't always work. All right, so once you have that highlighted, you can then click on it, and then you can choose music, contacts, the phone. I'm still not set up 100% with this yet, all right? Well, the only thing I've been using is I've been using the this navigation, which is really cool, okay? Because you can set it in your phone where you're going first and take it, then take it from there. Again, I'm not here to do any sort of a video on how to. I'm just letting you know that you have to follow the sequence. Otherwise, you're never going to get this Ducati Connect to highlight, and if it doesn't highlight, you can't select it. Anyway, so there's just a little bit of stuff about one of the problems with heat as far as this phone pocket, this phone storage is concerned. I still like it. I still keep my RAM mount because sometimes I just don't have the need to hook the phone into the system as far as charging. And really the only reason why I put it in this pocket is to keep it charged. I will tell you that this phone, it drains the battery if it's not plugged in. So if I connect it to my RAM mount, it's perfectly fine, and it works with the Ducati Connect, and it's easy to access. It's right up top. Mine's on my handlebars. But if I'm going to take a long trip and I don't really need to have the phone directly in front of me, and I know that keeping it on is going to drain the battery of the phone quickly, that's when I will put it inside the pocket. Anyway, this is Reembo. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for stopping by. Like and subscribe. I think I'm starting to enjoy doing these things. And have yourself a great day.